Many of us are looking forward to putting 2020 behind us. There's still much to look out for in terms of staying safe from COVID-19. KELOLAND's Max HOFER explains. Good morning, Max.
Good morning, Perry. Now, as we leave 2020 behind and look ahead, it's also important to remember that we still need to be mindful of the COVID-19 pandemic. I sat down with a couple of doctors and learned what we can do to celebrate the New Year's in a safe way. The countdown to the new year is on. Along with that comes the desire to celebrate it with friends and family.
It's another one of those traditional gathering events, and in some ways, New Year's Eve is kind of even a little bit more risky than some of the others.
Avera's Vice President of Clinical Quality, Dr. David BASEL, says that it's because people tend to socialize in large groups of friends over food and drink.
Rather than just kind of close-knit family coming together, like, say, maybe Christmas, New Year's Eve tends to be more of a social friends type of get-together.
The CDC recommends that the safest way to enjoy New Year's is by celebrating with friends and family virtually.
So even though people are talking a lot about how cases are declining, we're not quite there yet where you can just go out and have your big New Year's Eve party.
BONNY SPECKER is a professor of epidemiology at the South Dakota State University. She studies how and why epidemics like COVID-19 spread. She says, for those who still plan to go out, that there are things you can do to cause the least amount of spread.
The big things are, wearing a mask, socially distancing, practicing good hygiene, and also for this time of year especially to be aware of the ventilation of wherever you are if you're outside of your home.
I would recommend staying away from any place that is tightly packed, indoors, hard to keep, 6-8 feet away from each other. And so places like that would definitely include any type of crowded bar type of situation.
While we're only days away from the ball dropping on the new year, BASEL and SPECKER say that now is not the time to drop the ball on staying safe. Now, to see further details of what the CDC recommends for a safe New Year's gathering, we have a link under this story at KELOLAND.com.